Okay, so even after an hour of videos on intro, Sweet Jane, there's still more lead guitar. So between the first verse and the second verse, the verse that starts Jackie's a banker, Jane she's a clerk, there is another solo from Dick Wagner, and it's an absolute beauty. Now what's happening is we've still got the verse going. When we get to the chorus, you can play a chuck, and Dick plays. The timing in this one is quite unusual. Great solo, but what he plays slowly is quite a lot of notes in that. And quite a lot of, if you like, scale changes, right? So the initial lick is a sort of lick off an E major scale, because we're in E that you'd imagine most people would know. So come off the C sharp, but lay it down. That's pretty straightforward. But then he bends the tonic with his first finger, right? So instead of like normal lick that, I don't know, maybe you or I would play, he fruits it up brilliantly by going. You see my first finger going? That's the first part of it. There we go. Right, so we've gone major, we're off E major, then we're suddenly back to E 5 note minor scale. G up to A. Lay down a little bit. And then E, F sharp, D. Now, if you want to get technical, you could say that's suggesting a Mixolydian mode with a flat seventh. But these guys, Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter, on that album, and on any album that I've ever heard them on, they are so good. They can just weave in and out, like Dickie Betts used to do, like Eric Clapton does in Badge. They can weave out of this major minor tonality at will. And I don't think they even thought about it. I think they were just naturally, instinctively brilliant players. Right? I'm not, but I can show you what the notes are. So, and then, again, that's Mixolydian. Right? So, once we hit the D note, the one that is, as I say, suggested in Mixolydian, there's a D. We kind of come down like, or you could go, I think he frets it. And then a very major line. And then, and that's a real rock and roll animal lick, you hear that kind of lick all the time. It's 5 note minor lick, but it's major too. And there's the sixth, right? So, right, so when we get down from the D, and that bit, right up to the tonic, little trill of the B and C sharp, and an A, G, A, back to the A, back to the tonic. Play that little, I don't know, kind of punctuation. Like that, right? So slowly that is. And that's where the phrase ends. I'm almost at the end of the space that Dick has for his solo. So he plays a lick that you all know. Bend A, try to B, try to D. And he plays it twice. And then he bends the A for the third time up to the B and ends on a high E note. So the end is, if you want to be really flashy, you go and tap it. He didn't tap. I mean, they could do all that sort of stuff. You know, you'll know that one of the Dick Wagner, Steve Hunter singing. You know, that like they had hundreds. Way before the era of guitar tracks. Anyway, so here's the whole thing. And that's Dick's solo between the first verse and the second verse.